Hi everybody, I've got a Jane Austen journal and it measures 5 by 7. Real pretty image here with some damask fabric that I sewed around in light. And Sammy Joe says hello. I don't know what the dogs are barking at today, but they have been going at it. Shh, baby. Here's the spine, and here's the back, and that is a vintage table runner here with light pink in it, and then the damask tablecloth, lace closure. Look at that. Lots of goodies in here. There we go. Just have to make sure I know where I am here. Got a pocket. This was a piece of a scarf, actually, and I sewed it over some muslin for the pocket and a little bit of a doily and a rose. And inside is a little booklet to journal in, and a notepad with different papers in it. All kinds of different papers to write on. Over here is a little mini pocket with the grass cloth. I put a napkin down on that and then put the grass cloth over it. A little bit of stickles there. And a journaling card that's been sewn in silver with a piece of lace. And then this over here is a pocket with some sari ribbon in gold and some more lace. On this side, got a booklet, and it says Embrace Today, and it's a little seam binding, and it's on some lace with some little flowers. Pretty floral background here. A tag with a Jane Austen lady and a old bow, and another one of those flowers from up here. In the booklet, it's just got different papers in it. Sammy. Baby. Shh. Okay. Over here, I've got another little tuck spot. So you've got dual writing. You can write on the page that's affixed here, and then you have another one that you can take out and write on. And you can also put some more stuff here if you need to. Over here is some really pretty roses, and I inked them up and I put some stickles in the middle. And then a mini envelope, and it's got a little tiny coffee dyed paper in there. And then this page comes out, and you have another page to journal along with the ladies. And over here's a real pretty image on a glassine bag. And inside, some papers, a card, a little tea with a teapot. I thought that was kind of appropriate for Jane. A place to journal over here. Over here is another pocket with some sari silk and some stickles and some little flowers. And it has a card with some fans. Those fans are gorgeous. My fumbly fingers. I know y'all do this better than me. Some fabric sewn in blue. And then a tag. Yep, that's all. I thought I might have stuck a pocket there, but I didn't. Over here is a paper doily with a heart and a pretty blue brad. And it's a tuck spot for a couple of cards. And it's a tuck spot behind it with some real thready, it's sewn in silver, some thready yarn. And this has got a silk flower with some stickles. And over here is another little stamped coffee dyed paper. Don't want that on there, do you? And then I put some stickles here too. Blue, little blue image of a lady. And over here, that's a silk petal, and I put a flower in it over a piece of paper doily. You got a place to journal back here and a big card to journal on. And that was their thing back then, you know, always kept all their papers and letters and things. Got a corrugated heart here, and some flowers, little place to make some notes if you wish, and a big piece of tablecloth that I sewed into a ruffle. And I like the way that it peeps back here. And over here I put some tags, and you know, they kind of move around a little bit. You can journal on those, make a little affirmation note. And then a bigger card and a place to journal back here. There we go. Isn't she pretty? It says Jane Austen. I have a stamp that says Jane Austen. I don't know where I got it. I've had it forever. Over here is a pocket with a Jane Austen lady and a rose and some seam binding here, some seam binding up here with a ruffle, and some Jane Austen books, Persuasion, which was one of my favorites, and Pride and Prejudice, and then some coffee dyed paper. Over here, another little Jane Austen image on a script pocket with a ruffle, some no, that's not sari silk, that's seam binding. And up here, this is a lace page, and then I put laces over it. There's a card, big card to journal on. And of course, one of the envelopes that I put some coffee dyed paper in. Over here's a real pretty vintage lady with some lace on a glassine bag, and inside some cards to journal on. That's a little postcard that I made, 1829. And a vintage advertisement for blouse pins. It's been inked. Oh, good grief, I don't know if y'all can hear. Sammy Joe is snoring. Can you hear? Over here is another Jane Austen image tuck spot. Real pretty image in the background and a card for journaling. And here's some papers that lift up. Got another image back there, and then you have some papers. I like this technique because it really gives you lots more journaling spaces to work with. Over here is another Jane Austen image. Place for journaling back here. And a card that I make. Yeah, isn't that pretty? That's just pretty. I don't know if y'all can hear or not. It's hysterical. It's amazing to me how fast animals can fall asleep. I mean, 2 seconds and they're snoring. Over here's another real pretty Jane Austen image. And I just did some squigglies with some stickles, and then you have a place to journal here, but it's also a pocket, and I just put a photo mat in there. And this is the back. This comes out over here. We've got a card, a little card to journal on. I've used these cards throughout the book. And then a faint image of some ladies. A card to journal on. It's coffee dyed. And some more fans. And this background, this cloth is its natural staining, and it is behind this fabric that's, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's very faint roses and kind of like little swirls. It's real, real pretty. And then the front cover is peeping over here. You know, sometimes when you wash these things from estate sales, stuff just doesn't come out. But that's what gives it a part of its aged look, you know, and makes it vintage. I'll take the extra threads off. Yeah. This is the back and the spine and the front. Like I said, it's light pink and white. Light pink thread there. A pretty Jane Austen lady on the front cover. I want to thank y'all for being here with me today. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.